Welcome to our help video on how to set up Timelogs. Watch this video to find out about how to set up organization defaults for Timelogs, how to set up time codes for your organization, how to change an individual person's Timelog settings. Log into your iPayroll organization. How to set up organization defaults for Timelogs. Go to the Setup menu, then to Timelogs. If your organization has a predictable schedule, you can define the hours you expect people to work each day or over a week. Set as day and week are undefined if you're not sure. You can decide if the time logs your people submit should include the start and end time, or if only the total hours worked are needed. Choose which time code should be the default selection in the drop-down menu. Select the checkbox Copy Settings to All Employees if you want these settings to be copied to each person in iPayroll. Otherwise, you can change these settings on each person under the People menu. Now select Save. How to set up time codes for your organization. Go to the submenu Time Codes. With iPayroll's time logs, you can label and decide how to pay the hours your employees work through time codes. A Paymaster user can add, edit, and expire time codes. When Timelogs is first turned on for your organization, you will have 3 time codes that are added for you by default. You can edit or expire these time codes. To add a new time code, select Add. Enter the name of the time code. This name is what your employees will see when choosing how to label the time they have worked. Entering a description is optional. Choose the pay element for this time code. You may create more than one time code using the same pay element. Select the blue check to save the new time code. You now have the option to enable your new time code for all people. To edit a time code, click on the pencil. If a time code has already been used, its pay element cannot be changed. Time codes can be expired when you no longer wish to use them. Expired time codes prevent people from creating new time logs with that time code. To expire a time code, select the bin, then select Expire. How to change an individual person's Timelog settings. To adjust employee Timelog settings, go to the People menu, then View People. Select the person whose Timelog settings you would like to adjust, then select their Timelog submenu. Timelogs is enabled for all people by default. If you do not want a person to use Timelogs, untick the checkbox to disable Timelogs for that person, then select Save. The work schedule from the organization default settings is copied to each person, but these can be adjusted here for an individual person. By default, any approved Timelogs from each person can be transferred to a payroll and paid. If you would like a person to log their time, but would like to pay them a different way, select Hours Logged will not be transferred to payroll. If the person is allowed to request overtime for additional hours worked, select the checkbox. You can choose which time codes each person should use. Select the toggle to turn time codes on or off for each person. You can also change a person's default timecode. Thank you for watching.